Hey guys, coming in with another video today. I wanted to share with you a 23 card PSA submission that I had gotten back. Just came in yesterday. I was very happy to come home from work and find this package in my mailbox. It's been a long time I've been waiting. I actually didn't even remember what cards I had in this submission, so I was pleasantly surprised. Largely, it was a successful submission with the few exceptions. So I'm going to get right started. There's 23 cards here. This first one was actually a crossover. It's a 2013 Tops Chrome Christian Yelich. I had bought this card sorry about the glare. I bought this card about 10 months ago, last year when Yelich was tearing it up, looking like he was going to contend for another MVP. I paid, this was in one of those BCCG holders. It was a BCCG 9, and I saw it on auction and nobody was bidding on it. So I put in a bid and I ended up winning it. I basically purchased this card for the price that a raw ungraded one was going for at the time. And it was a BCCG 9. I decided to crack it out and send it to PSA to get it put in a PSA slab. And I'm very glad that it came back a 9, because I was thinking that it was a possibility I could get an 8, because as you can see, it is off center, left to right. So I knew it wasn't going to get a 10, but I was very hopeful that it would get a 9, and it did, so I'm happy with that. Next up, I'm going to show the one and only hockey card I have in my collection, and the only vintage card I'm going to be showing in this submission. This is a 1972 Topps Bobby Orr. I've had this card for about 30 years. I acquired it from somewhere. I'm not even sure where I got it. But I've had it for a really long time, and I'm not a big hockey fan. I do follow hockey a little bit. I am a Bruins fan, and being a Boston guy, Bobby Orr is a legend around here. So I had this card just had this card, and I just decided that I probably was never going to be getting rid of it, so I just wanted to get it holdered and put in the slabs so it would be protected and have it graded. And here it is. It came back a 5, which is just fine with me. I didn't really care what the grade was on this. I knew it wasn't in real bad condition. It is off center, but other than that, it looks pretty nice, and I'm glad I have it slabbed. So next up is a 2019 Topps Pete Alonzo. I've got bad luck trying to grade these 2019 Topps Pete Alonzo cards. This is the second one. I have a bunch of them. The only other one I had, though, that was really in gradable condition also came back from PSA as a 9. Now this one's a 9. I just can't seem to get one to come back as a 10. So now I have 2 of these 9s. So if anyone's interested in purchasing or trading for this card, you can reach out to me. This one would be available. Next up, I've got a 2019 Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is the missing card number. This one came back a 9. This is another one. I've got about 5 or 6 of these, and this one was really the only one I felt that was gradable. The other ones have corner issues and edge wear and so forth. This one was great. The only real gradable one. I kind of was hoping it would get a 10, but I wasn't really expecting a 10 on this. Came back a 9, which is fine. This is if he takes off and plays up to his potential, this is going to be a huge card. It was a short print, and that's going to be his key rookie card. And if he plays up to his potential over the next few years, that card probably will explode. Next up is a 2018 Tops update, Juan Soto. This is the blue variation. Typically, I think these cards are like a reddish color all through here instead of blue. Normally, I wouldn't have even submitted this card, except it was the variation, so it's a little bit of a shorter print. And it is, Soto's an awesome player, and it is a rookie card, but it came back a 9, which is fine. Next up is a 2005 Tops Justin Verlander. I have another one of these also that I submitted a few submissions back that came back in a 10. This one I didn't expect to be a 10, but this is a card that's really taken off. The price has gone up considerably on this card, so I just figured let me get it graded. I was hoping for a 9, but it came back an 8, which is fine. This is another card I would be willing to sell or trade if anyone's interested. Next up is one of the disappointments. This was a 2019 Topps complete set, Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm not even sure where I got this card, to be honest. I know I didn't buy the set, so I'm thinking that I either got this at a card show or I bought it off eBay. I'm not really sure which. I think I sent this submission in about 6 or 7 months ago, so I would say most of these cards I pack pulled, but this one I obviously didn't. This came from the complete set, but it came back an 8.5, which, you know, isn't great. You know, anytime when you're submitting modern cards, you really want to get 10s on them. Anything less than a 10 on a modern card is, you know, not great. Like the Guerrero Jr. no number short print, like I can accept a 9 on that, and I'm happy with that. That's fine. But most modern cards that you submit through, you want to get 10s on them. You know, sometimes you get less than a 10, and it's really, the card's not really worth much more than the price of the submission. But you know, if you think the card looks nice, sometimes you just have to take the chance. It's like the quote from Wayne Gretzky: "You'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take." So you know, sometimes you gotta take a shot. But that one came back an 8.5, so wasn't really thrilled with that. Next up, I've got a 1988 Tops Tiffany. This is a Pete Rose manager card. This one came back in a mint 9, and I wish Topps would go back to the manager cards. They don't do those anymore, but I think they're pretty cool. It's Pete Rose manager card. I had, believe it or not, but I had found a partial set of Tops Tiffany cards at a flea market for like $10. It was missing, you know, it was open. I didn't expect it to be complete. I didn't look through it. It was $10, so I just bought it. And you know, it was missing most of the stars. I would say there was probably 10 or 12 cards missing from the set. So I went through there, and there was a couple of them that were gradable, and that Pete Rose was one of them, and that one came back a 9. And next up, I've got another card from the same set, 1988 Tops Tiffany, Don Mattingly, and this one came back in a Gem Mint 10, which was awesome. And there's the back. Great looking card. Next up, I've got a 2019 Bowman, Franco. This is the Paper Prospects. This one came back in a Gem Mint 10. That is was the only gradable Franco card I had. He's a great prospect, #1 prospect right now, and he's only like 19 years old, and he's got a really bright future. Now I've got a 2019 Tops Chrome, Pete Alonzo. This is a refractor, beautiful looking card. Came back in a Gem Mint 10. Real happy with that one. It's just a nice card. Now I've got a 2019 Tops Chrome update. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Gem Mint 10. Another one. Same card, also a 10. Obviously I don't need 2 of those, so again, if anyone's interested in buying or trading for one of those, reach out to me. Now I've got a 2019 Tops Chrome, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's also a 10. All the rest of these cards are going to be 10s. Next up, 2018 Tops Opening Day. This is the blue foil, Cody Bellinger, the Rookie Gold Cup, Gem Mint 10. Now I've got a 2018 Tops Chrome, Alex Bregman. It's a Tops Chrome update. It's the X-Fractor. Another nice looking card, a lot of shine to it. This is the All-Star Game card, and it is numbered on the back. 160 out of 199. That's actually the only reason why I submitted that one, was because it was a short print. Now I've got a 2018 Bowman Draft, Jared Kelenic. This is a refractor also. Came back a Gem Mint 10. Kelenic is another promising young player. This was his first Bowman. And he looks like he's going to be a really good player as well. Now I've got a 2018 Bowman's Best. This is Victor Robles. It's an auto on card. Autograph looks real sweet. 10 on that. 2019 Tops Chrome, Juan Soto. Got a 10 there. It's the 84 variation. 2018 Bowman's Best, Fernando Tatis Jr., Top Prospects, Gem Mint 10. Another card that's for sale or trade. 2018 Tops Fernando Tatis. This is his rookie card, Tops base. I have another one of these. This is about the third one. I've gotten a 10 on. I already got rid of one of them as in part of a trade for another card. And I have one in my collection, and now I have another one here. So any interest in purchasing or trading that one, I would be open. 2019 Tops Eloy Jimenez. This one came back in a 10. I was happy about that. Was the only gradable Jimenez card I had, and he's going to be a great player, so I wanted to have his rookie card slabbed. Shout out to Big Mike, big Eloy Jimenez fan. And finally, I've got a 2019 Tops Chrome Austin Riley, Tops Chrome update. This one also came back in a 10. So there you have it, guys. Here's my submission. Really happy to have that back. I still have 3 or 4 more out to PSA, and I'm looking forward to getting those back as well. So that's it. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and bye for now.